Tozana Bokoko Nomkhulu, Sargo Sendo Telesukoko Bachinembacha. This is a video you've been waiting for quite some time now. The demon in your weave. Hey. Oh, Bokoko Nomkhulu, our sisters, our mothers would forgive us. Hey, Koko, what are you doing now? Koko, what is it that you're doing now? Koko, what is it that you want to start? As you'll know that I was fortunate to visit India more than once, and the last time I was in India, I had an opportunity to search around, you know, to look. I want to see this wave, 100% wave, people, women all over the world, especially our African women that are so crazy about, because the market of these weaves is in Africa. It is our African women who are crazy about these weaves, who wants to wear these weaves, who wants to look the part with weaves. You can see them in the malls. Whenever they do, you know, they keep on, you know, adjusting them. You know, you find them wherever they get a mirror, they are fixing it. They make sure kuti ibambega and everything. And Amapara, they've seen an opportunity again to say they can steal these weaves from your head, because you just pull it and they run with it. So they always make sure that they are careful. Others, it gets planted into their hair and everything. You will know as well, Oguti, if you're talking about 100% human hair, you must know that you are talking about something that has a DNA of another person. That is a fact. As long as it's 100%, whether it's 100% nails or 100% weave, which is hair, you are talking about 100% DNA of somebody. So I went to India. I did my videos. I went for consultation, which was you know, basically the main thing that I went there to get some stuff, to get some herbs, you know, to help people that are coming to locksmith. So if I go to India, it's definitely one of the keys that will unlock the luck in your life. So I spoke to my interpreter, which happened to be my driver in India, to say, I want to know more about these weaves. You know, I've spent a day looking for it. We went to the streets, which is all it all begins. They cut women hair. But let's talk about the conditions of those women. I don't know where to start. I really don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. I just don't know where to start. The main market that supplies hair to the agencies, because they've got what they call agencies that collects hair. It's like recycling. We grew up in Toshimpi, Orlando East, whereby we used to have what is called banana car. So we'll give banana car bottles of beer, cold drink, whiskey bottles, whatever alcohol or drink bottles. They will take it for recycling, then they will give us chips. So it is recycling even to them. It is recycling. So we went there and we checked these things and everything. People who are staying on the streets, people who are really struggling, others that are mentally ill. You know, the condition is terrible. Then you'll find agencies will go to corners whereby prominent agencies go there, and then there'll be somebody coming, you know, they take hair and they just weigh it by hand and they give them whatever. So those are the women that stays somewhere in a better environment compared to those who are staying on the street. So they get a little bit better, actually not far, compared to those who are staying on the street. So we went, we checked that. Others, they give them medication, tablets for the hair to grow quicker. And sadly, others, they catch them while they are sleeping, whether they were drinking alcohol or they were taking drugs or they are just ill, and then somebody will just come and cut their hair, and that's it. Then we went to a factory. Ooh, the process, I was impressed. They've welcomed me in the factory. They said, but no cameras. They've welcomed me to the factory, where they put them in this big bowl. And it's like they are cooking this hair, but the temperature is well balanced so that they don't lose the actual look of the hair. And they were processing, they will process and they'll process. The filthy water will come out, like disgusting water will come out of there. They'll wash it until it gets to the best face, until it gets like properly washed and everything. And to give you to smell it before it gets washed. It's terrible. And there's a part where they put their special perfumed so that it smells natural, and then it gets to the knitting part, whereby now it's either you get it into, I don't know what they call it, or they do it as a wig, as my beautiful one. Yeah, it depends in terms of the end results, packaging, in terms of how they package it. And then I was impressed, as I've said earlier. I was like, wow, you really clean this. I wish you allowed me with my cameras, because I will be telling the true story. You are really cleaning this hair. You take out all the dirt, everything. It becomes supermarket obvious. But there's one thing, guys, that I want us to discuss. There isn't a process that takes out the spirit of that person. There isn't. I've asked them. Obvious, I had to be careful when I asked that question. I've asked them, as Muslims, as Indians, as whatever, is there any other stage in Yana that you get to in terms of to seal, to finalize your product? They said, no, from here it's done. It's ready for dispatch to the wholesalers, to the public, to everywhere in the world, especially in Africa. I've asked them, is this the same process that they use with the Brazilian hairs, whatever? They said, yes, it's totally the same. It's just that each and every factory, they have their own, like, top of the range, a different range of machines. So that's the only difference. They're using different perfumes, things like that. Even if when they come now to prepare the hair to be straight and to be curvaceous, others, and if they depend with the style of the hair, you know, different companies, different factories, they do different things. In India alone, that guy said, the guy in the factory said he's aware of more than 100 factories in Mumbai alone. So that tells you how big is the market. And the factory that I went at, it's huge. I don't know in terms of square meters, I didn't ask that, I'll be lying to you, but it's huge. And there's a lot of women that works there. And one thing that I've realized again on those most women who are working there, they've got short hair. And I've asked that question because it was just obvious. They also sell their hair in the factory. They get a better rate because of their nutrition, whatever. They get a better rates, and then they sell their hair in the factory. Oh, okay. If that's how they make money, it's okay. Who I am to judge them. But where I want us to get to my sisters, to our mothers, to our wives. Oh, guys. Weaves carries so much demons. If your weave just comes from the shop and you wear it in your hair, you must know that you have a problem. You have a problem. I then went straight into my research. You must remember, I'm talking about the last time I went there, that is 2020 during March. So all along, I've been checking the characters of women who are wearing weaves and everything. And trust me, I'm not being judgmental in regards to this video. I'm only educating you guys. Please believe me when I say we are educating each other here. I stand to be corrected, but I went to the factory and I know for the fact Uguti, there is no cleansing of this hair. So if this person, if the owner of this hair was a very arrogant person, what's going to happen to you? If the owner of this hair was a very, like, it's this person, it's like, it's always tired. So I've started asking women from different walks of life to say, how's your weave? Trust me, there are those who say, I don't see any problem. I don't have any problem. And I believe them. And I believe them. But there's something called underground problems that you are not aware what causes them. Others, they said, you know what, suddenly, things were not going well at work. When I started wearing this different weave, I was excited that I bought a Brazilian hair and everything. Suddenly, things were not going well. Simple. Because of the owner of those hair, she was not doing well in life. So you are taking that spirit, you are taking her spirit and you are putting into your brain. Then you walk around with it and you don't see anything, but the background problems, they start to happen. Others, they will say, I think I'm a bit arrogant when I'm wearing my weave. I think I'm happening. I think I'm better than other women. I think men should just see me and everything. That's exactly the character of the owner. That's exactly the character of the owner. If that's not you in real life. Others, they'll say, hey, Gogo man, ever since I wear these hair, I don't know, I become a target of men. Just think I'm just an object to them. I'm not married, yes, but I get this relationship. It's finished within a month or so. My longest relationship, it was 7 months and everything. In that 7 months, we had a breakup and everything. Gogo, I personally can tell Uguti, ever since I've decided to take off the weave, my life was better. Another lady who came, she's based in Dubai. She came, she had her weave and everything. Things were not going well and everything. I don't know what happened, but I just said to her, you know, ever since you got to the ritual that you went through, please don't use your weave for at least a month. You can use it when you get to Dubai. She has never wore a weave in her life after that, because she felt light. She felt like it's hair. She was back into her senses, and everything was better. She got to work with her short hair and everything, and she said, Gogo, thank you. How did you know? I said, I didn't know. It was part of my research. It was part of my research. Guys, let's be careful. But I'm not saying don't wear these weaves. I'm not saying so. I'm not. All I'm saying that if you have weave, make it your priority that before you wear it, get some sort of inyamazane, some telezi, any herbs that your traditional healer may suggest. Ukuthi, if you burn this herb and maybe using the smoke of this herb, it can get rid of bad spirit in this hair. Then you can wear your hair, because we are living in the world whereby women love weaves. So Gogo Batinembat is not here to change that. I don't even think of changing that. I don't want to change that. Why? Because it's your choice. You are choosing to wear weave for whatever reason. They make you feel good, they make you feel nice. There are people who are wearing sunglasses not because of they've got problem with their eyes, but they look beautiful, they look handsome, they look different. Others, they wear sunglasses because it makes them look intelligent. For different reasons. I do not have a problem with that. But all that I'm asking for, all that I'm begging our sisters for, is don't just use your weave. Let's go deeper. Dreadlocks. If you go to Durban, if you go to Johannesburg, you'll find this Molanyana table. You know, it's either you go there, you sell your dreadlocks. They're long and everything, especially on the salon. They also other salons that specializes with dreadlocks. They've got others on stock and everything. They are also human hair. It's fine. Ask the guy that is doing your hair, or the lady, how much do I need for my head? They'll tell you need so much strips and everything. Buy them. Go and get them, perform some ritual on those dreadlocks. Then come back with them and say, here, there, you can use them. Then warn them. Please don't use any piece that I didn't give you. If they are short, even they can end here, it's fine. I'll buy others and I'll come tomorrow and then we can finish off. You see, in that way, you are saving yourself from these evil spirits. These things, they carry so much bad spirits. You can go and argue with your supplier. I don't care. But I'm telling you, these things, they carry so much bad spirits. And it is not the responsibility of the factory, actually. It's your choice at the end of the day. It's your choice at the end of the day. We used to, when I was young, we used to go with my dad to jumble sales, you know, to buy clothes and everything. Trust me, you will never wear that before my father does something on those clothes. We grew up in an environment whereby they say, don't buy used shoes, because if the owner had a problem with their feet, you're going to have a problem. So why are we changing that when it comes to hair? I remember very well, my father will buy us, because of how we grew up, will buy us used clothes and everything from the wholesalers, these guys that buy bales of clothes and everything. But trust me, it will never just go from the street to your body. It will go somewhere. My father will put some herbs and everything, wash it, and said, and then after that said, okay, you can wash it with your soap, and then it's fine, you can wear it and you look nice. And we've never had a problem. The same as shoes. We used to run away from shoes because we were this thing that if the owner had a problem with their feet, you're going to have a problem as well. So we ran away from used shoes. So on hair, to you, it looks new, it looks bright, but if it's 100% human hair, it is that 100% human hair. It means it's used. It grew up from somebody's body. It's that long because of it grew up from somebody's body. It's like nails. Nails, they grow from your hands, from your toes and everything. It's exactly like that. So I'm sorry if I'm going to spoil your Christmas, but as I've said, I gave you the good news, guys. You can still wear your weave, but do something about it. Isarwa sendoda lesi ukoko bathini mbathu mavula kuvala emzini mayamadoda u-anti usha. Stay blessed, guys. Don't forget, the booking line is still the same, 035 799 5703. 035 799 5703. No cell number, see, no WhatsApp for you to put money where. Please, if you need help, come to Ukoko Bathini Mbata. If there's anything that has been delayed on your side, apologies. Please make a booking. Let's sit down. Let's see how can we move forward in sorting you out, so that you are also at a better space. You are also achieving what you wanted to achieve from Gogo Batinembata. Stay tuned on Gogo Batinembata TV on YouTube. Please don't forget to subscribe and to press that notification button, so that if we have a new video, you are able to get it in time. Thokozani.